Hello there everyone, welcome to my channel. I apologize if I sound a bit off because I have a bit of a cold at the moment, but apart from that, I'm really excited to be here today. I'm here to react to SHINee's new MV, Poet Artist, and as far as I know, this was a song written by Jonghyun but was not included in his album. I don't know the specifics of it, but that's what I was told. People say that the style is very Jonghyun like, so I'm really excited to hear this. If this is your first time watching me, first of all, welcome. I consider myself some sort of a seasoned fan. That's actually what my friend told me. I started listening to SHINee in 2009 and became a full-fledged fan in 2010, and I've been listening to them ever since. So, welcome to a seasoned fan's reaction to SHINee's Poet Artist Envy. Let's go. This is very Jonghyun like. Like, I can right out of the gate say that this is very Jonghyun like because it is, I don't know, it's very difficult to put into words, but the way that he uses vocals and stuff sounded very similar to, what was the other song called? It sounded a lot like Grease. It reminded me of Grease. Grease. You see, what? Wait, I thought they were using Jonghyun's vocals, and my friend told me that they also left them in. I think I just heard Jonghyun's vocals. Let me listen to it. Yeah, that's Jonghyun, I think. I mean, this is incredible. Like, it's been literally 8 years since his passing. This is Jonghyun. I recognize it anywhere. Oh, this is on you. Ring ding dong vibes. The water on the surface reminded me of Ring Ding Dong. They were much more fierce with it back then. From what I've heard so far, I can say that this song is suited for Jonghyun's vocal range and his style of using his voice. The other member, like, that kind of a style sounds a little bit off with other members, especially like Key, which has a much different, like, Key has much more of a different voice than Jonghyun, but I still like it. Ring ding dong. Ring ding dong. Yeah, that's like a callback to Ring Ding Dong. I remember the background was darker in that one, but they had the water in a studio too in Ring Ding Dong. Okay, maybe it wasn't Jonghyun that I heard because now they're repeating it again. I think the first time it was on you, and now it's Key. But it's a very Jonghyun style line. Dollhouse. I swear I hear Jonghyun, like, am I going mad? Do I hear Jonghyun just because I want to hear Jonghyun? You see, I thought I just heard Jonghyun. I swear, it's either I'm going mad or they really left it in. Like, it feels like his voice. I can, I can pretty much differentiate all the voices. So that did sound like Jonghyun. That's amazing. Did they hold on to this for 8 years? That's cruel. Hey. That was nice. No, I mean, I cannot really do it. I'm not a very vocal example, but these sort of you know what Jonghyun sounds like, and more than what he sounds like, you know his style. Like that's, yeah, I get what people say when they it. This is a very clear Jonghyun song, and I'm really glad that they left the song style as it is, and they didn't really shinify it. I mean, Jonghyun is a huge part of SHINee style. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like both of all of the members have been very careful to keep the authentic feeling of the song, and I think they had a pretty good idea as to how this song is supposed to sound like. I don't know, is this a song that was released by Jonghyun? I don't know, I didn't do my research. I do listen to Jonghyun's songs here and there, but I mostly listen to Crazy, his first MV, because I think it's really, really good. But wait, this sounds like AI Jonghyun. I'm so confused. This MV confused me the most. So no one is singing. Is this AI enhanced Jonghyun? This dance reminds me of Good Evening, by the way. They had a very similar. Sorry if I'm stopping too much, but they had a section like this where they would dance in a very close way, which kind of reminded me, which kind of made me think about how they were standing with each other through the storm. Okay, this sounds like Jonghyun and not at the same time. Okay, this has to be Jonghyun. They would have credited another artist. I gotta say, Taemin looks like 5 years younger here. Where is it? Oh, I missed it. I like this hairstyle on Taemin. Yeah, this one. I think he looks much younger with this hairstyle. I really like it. I want K-pop industry to move away from this classical Korean idol hairstyle where they separate it up in the middle and you can see the forehead and the eyes. I know it looks more presentable and more American-like, but I grew up with anime style hair K-pop era, so I want that back. So this is like a love letter they're sending to Jonghyun. It has to be, right? Like they're all reaching for it and they're sending it to heavens. Keep that in mind. And I feel like they're quite happy with this MV. Like I can see them smiling. Can see them enjoying themselves. I think this part is my favorite. Okay, this has to be Jonghyun, but his voice sounds distorted. I don't know if this AI enhanced or AI distorted just to, make it seem a bit more ambiguous. Yeah, this is like a very this is very Jonghyun style. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I really really like it. What an amazing band. I think SHINee is very unique in terms of like what they represent. Like I don't want to throw shade on other boy bands, but I feel like SHINee feels very genuine. Like I try to get into different music bands and different like groups and stuff. I mean, SHINee unfortunately doesn't feel the same. Like a part of me always aches because I couldn't really get accustomed to the change. I know I need to let go, but SHINee meant a lot to me, and it still means a lot to me, and it was amazing to see them with a new music clip. This, I mean, I pretty much like stopped expecting the next Lucifer from SHINee because that's not what we're about. That's not what SHINee is about. They're more sensual compared to how they were in 2014 and stuff. Although I have a fun memory of them. If I've talked about this before, please excuse me. There is this music clip by SHINee called Downtown Baby. And that was a music clip that I haven't seen before. Well, I hadn't seen before. And when I discovered there was a brand new music clip, it wasn't brand new, but it was new to me, that I hadn't seen before that belonged to 2014. I watched it and Jonghyun was in it and all the members were looking younger and they were their fun selves. The style was different. It was really it almost felt like a time capsule. It almost felt like I swallowed a time capsule where I was taken back to 2014, watched SHINee as they were back then, and it felt amazing. I don't know, a lot has changed, both in SHINee and in my life. I would be lying if I said I don't miss how things used to be. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't really imagine this is how things will turn out to be. But that's our reality. I was talking to my friend that recommended me to do this reaction video, and he told me he was introduced to SHINee with Good Evening. And when I talked to him, that's his reality. And when I look at my experience, SHINee was with me for a big portion of my life. I remember I had just graduated from high school, I think. Maybe not even that. I was still in high school when I discovered SHINee. And look at where I am now. I finished high school, I finished bachelor's degree, I finished master's degree, I've been working for 8 years, and SHINee has been with me throughout this whole process. I remember listening to a SHINee song, Dream Girl, when I was in love for the first time. I remember listening to them when I would come back to my house from the college that I went to, and I would enjoy. I remember lip syncing and reading the lyrics of SHINee songs with my sister, trying to learn them. And I remember getting their album, Sherlock, in 2012. I remember how happy my sister was because I surprised her with the album. And back then, my friend was also nice enough to send us some other stuff. And that's what I want to show you guys now. This is a 2012 SHINee calendar. And as you can see, this is sealed. Some people may say that maybe like I could have like opened it from the sides. Yeah, I could have done that, but I swear that I have never done it because you don't see any dents in the packaging either. We got two of these, and my sister had opened hers, and I remember there being some postcards. I mean, the whole calendar is themed after To Your Heart album of SHINee. That was a Japanese one, and it is the era where they did the Japanese version of Lucifer, where like Taemin has short blonde hair. So this, I consider this a time relic. I don't know when I'm going to open this up, but would you guys be interested in watching me open this time relic? It's been more than 10 years. It's been 13 years to be exact since this came out, and this remains sealed since then. It has the official SM logo here, like holographic SM logo. So this stuff is genuine. And this is pretty much like 6 years after they debuted. I remember when I started reacting to SHINee videos, I didn't even know how to properly pronounce debut, and I would say debut. And I was kindly corrected in the comments section. And I remember I was recording reactions in my main language back then, and I remember people used to bully me because of the way I said Sherlock. I said Sherlock, and I didn't say Sherlock. I remember asking my opera teacher back in back in the university about it, and she said both of the pronunciations were all right. And I mean, she was a lecturer of English. I remember my reaction video with my sister to SHINee being re-uploaded on a troll account. Like, they were basically trolling us because we enjoyed SHINee so much. Anyways, this video has been quite sentimental. I didn't expect it to be that way. SHINee means a lot to me, and if you have watched some of my videos, you probably know how much they mean to me. I tried to get into other groups, and I do like some of them, but nothing is like SHINee. And I cannot really explain why either. The same time I started listening to SHINee, I was also listening to Super Junior, TVXQ. Later came EXO. I tried to like watch them and like them as well, but I think no group has been as likable as SHINee. I think they're genuinely very funny people. And they're good people. They tease each other. They're amazing artists. And I think they're genuine friends. You can tell from the way they honor their friends with this music clip. They've been together for ages. And I feel honored to grow up listening SHINee. It's been an honor to be a Jonghyun fan. I remember the first time I watched the SHINee's Lucifer. I didn't like Jonghyun at all because I think he was a smug. The way he acted looked very aggressive. Little did I know how sensitive and full of love he used to be. I hope he rests in peace. I'm so thankful that SHINee is back. SHINee is back! They are currently doing a world tour. Thank you so much for watching this reaction video. Let me know what you think about the reaction in the comments below. And let me know how you discovered SHINee. I'll talk about my story. I was friends with someone on Facebook who did like anime dance covers. And he was also someone I found on YouTube. His name was Zachary. He shared FX's Pinocchio. And back then I was like, these, like, a lot of people started talking about K-pop, so let me just check this out. I checked out Pinocchio by FX. I really liked it. Then I really liked TVXQ's Keep Your Head Down. And I was just getting YouTube recommendations, and the one that I got was Lucifer by SHINee. I had watched that, and then I became a fan. But prior to that, in 2009, I actually had an online friend that shared the Ring Ding Dong with me. And I really liked it. I listened to it a lot, but back then I didn't really have the passion to go online and search more into this band. If you really want to be technical about it, I've been a SHINee fan since 2009 and became a full-fledged fan in 2010. Yeah, that's about my story, and I'm really excited to read about yours. Take care.